Welcome to Morning Joan, the hottest spot for all the latest celebrity gossip and news. I'm your host, Joan, and we're so glad you're joining us today. Grab a cup of coffee, get cozy, and let's dive into the juiciest stories making headlines. First up, it looks like Jennifer Lopez is still keeping it friendly with her ex-husband Ben Affleck's kids. The singer was spotted out and about with Ben's son Samuel, and they seemed to be having a blast together. They checked out some shoes, had lunch, and even took in a Lakers game back in March. Now, I know what you're thinking, isn't J.Lo still salty about her divorce from Ben? Well, according to sources, she was definitely not thrilled about seeing all those cute family photos of Ben and his ex-wife Jennifer Garner on social media. Apparently those pics were like salt in the wound for J.Lo, and who can blame her? I mean, it's always tough to see your ex moving on and having fun with their other family. But here's the thing. J.Lo seems to be taking the high road and maintaining a good relationship with Ben's kids, which is really admirable. And speaking of Ben and Jen Garner, they're still going strong as co-parents. They were spotted out together just the other day, taking their kids to a movie and chatting like old friends. It's clear they're prioritizing their family time, and that's really great to see. But let's get back to J.Lo. What do you think about her hanging out with Ben's kids? Do you think she's trying to keep a connection with them, or is this just a clever PR move? Let us know in the comments. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're diving into the fascinating world of Hollywood friendships and co-star connections that never quite blossomed into romance. You know, those on-screen couples that had us rooting for them, but unfortunately, their chemistry didn't translate off camera. Let's take a look at some of our favorite pairs who've worked together, sparked undeniable chemistry, but ultimately remained just friends. There's Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling, who starred together in not one, not two, but 3 movies: Crazy, Stupid, Love, Gangster Squad, and La La Land. Their sizzling on-screen presence had fans hoping they'd take their romance off camera, but alas, they've remained close friends. We also have Zooey Deschanel and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who co-starred in the 2009 indie rom-com 500 Days of Summer. While they had undeniable chemistry, Joseph admitted that dating his co-star would be awkward due to their long-standing friendship. Then there's Zac Efron and Ashley Tisdale, High School Musical co-stars who were rumored to be an item back in the day. But it turns out they're just close friends, with Ashley even calling him her brother best friend. Other notable mentions include Corbin Bleu and Monique Coleman from High School Musical, who've remained friends since their Disney days, David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson, Aka Mulder and Scully from The X-Files, who didn't always see eye to eye on set but still share a special bond, and Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson, Avengers co-stars who've developed a deep comfort level with each other over the years. It's intriguing to see how these friendships have endured despite the pressures of Hollywood, and it just goes to show that sometimes the best relationships are the ones that don't involve romance. Stay tuned for today's last cup of tea, right here on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're wrapping up today's show with a dash of Hollywood glamour and a pinch of excitement from the world of entertainment. You know I love bringing you the latest news and updates from Tinseltown, and today is no exception. So, let's dive right in. The Creative Arts Emmys have come and gone, and we've got the scoop on the big winners. Rebel Ridge, the Netflix film written, produced, and directed by Jeremy Saulnier, took home the award for Best TV Movie. This action thriller stars Aaron Pierre as a former Marine who goes up against a corrupt police force in a small Louisiana town. I mean, who doesn't love a good underdog story? The project faced its fair share of challenges before making it to the screen, including a pandemic, writers and actors strikes, and even the exit of the original lead ahead of filming. But as Jeremy Saulnier so eloquently put it, I do believe that this feels like the only version of the film that was destined to happen. And clearly, the Emmys agree. We're also seeing some other exciting wins from the Creative Arts Emmys, including Sean Hatosy and Merritt Wever, taking home awards for Best Guest Acting in a Drama. And let's not forget, The White Lotus composer, who won an Emmy despite a very public fallout with Mike White. It's been a wild ride in the world of entertainment this week, folks. But that's what makes it so fascinating, right? From the Toronto Film Festival to the Emmys, there's always something new and exciting to talk about. And speaking of exciting, have you heard about the new film, Rebel Ridge? I think it's definitely worth checking out. The combination of action, suspense, and social commentary is sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay fabulous.